Welcome back, everybody, to the Your TV studios here in Niagara Falls. You're watching Ice Dogs This Week, and one of the key cogs of all things Niagara Ice Dogs is here with us, goaltender Stephen Dhillon. Stephen, thanks for coming. Simple as that to start.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So, we have a lot of different things to talk to you about. You heard what we just said in the first block. What would you say to me saying you shouldn't have played all 3 games?
No, it was a bit of a concern last year, playing a lot, but fortunate to play every game. I have to earn them all, so it was an honor to play in all 3.
By the end of the year, what do you expect your games played total to be? You're not allowed to say 68.
Whatever Billy Burke says, right?
Or no, he's at 1. It can't be 67.
Yeah,
right?
67 would be nice. We'll see where it ends up.
Your first year in Niagara, you didn't play a whole lot, but you certainly practiced a lot. How much do you think, looking back at that today, how much did that help you become the goaltender that you are today?
Yeah, it helped a lot. It was no secret. It was a healthy scratch for I think 68 games, including the playoffs. So it was great to practice and then to learn the game speed, and then to be able to work out every day too, and gain some strength there. It helped me immensely coming into the next year.
I think it was Dave Bell last year who said you were basically, during that period of time under Marty Williamson, you were basically the perfect teammate, the perfect guy to deal with, because, you had Alex Nedeljkovic, Brandon Hope, I think. Brandon Hope. And he said something jokingly to us, but he said something like, Stephen Dhillon knew he wasn't going to play unless someone got hit by a bus. Like, he knew he wasn't going to get to play, but he showed up to the arena every day, willing to work, never complained. Where does that work ethic come from? How did you, why did you do that? Why did you not complain? Why did you just do what you did?
Yeah, no, I see all the other teammates working and giving it their all, so it leaves me no other choice but to give it my all and do the best to help the team, and whenever my chance came, I needed to be ready for it.
Now, speaking of chances, you've now attended 2 NHL rookie camps, training camps, for lack of a better term. What do you take away from those as a goaltender? How much do you learn at those camps versus, just get a whole bunch of pucks shot at you? How much teaching is there versus just being the guy in goal?
Yeah, I've been to Boston, Detroit, Pittsburgh, and St. Louis now, so...
I was totally off.
Going to the 4 different ones, it's great. You learn something new from every organization. They all have their different, preferences about the style of game and things like that. So it's great to have so many different experiences. You can pick up so many different things.
So that said, you don't have a contract right now with an NHL team. You've had a lot of looks, a lot of talk. Dave Bell last year said, if he doesn't get drafted or signed by someone, the scout should get fired. I know I've talked to Ryan Ludzig a lot, and he believes that you should have an NHL team already. How frustrating is it for you?
It's unfortunate to be passed up twice in the draft. It hurts, it's no secret, but you just have to keep working and hope at the end of the day that something works out.
So again, that's a remarkably positive attitude, just like, we talked about before. Do you think that's just ingrained in you, who you are as a person, to just keep going and not worry about it, or?
You can't really worry about those things that are out of your control. All you can do is perform to the best of your abilities and try to keep improving every day.
Do you use it as motivation at all? Obviously your number one goal right now is to help the Niagara Ice Dogs win hockey games, but at the same time, in the back of your mind, do you use it as any sort of motivation to push yourself further to get better?
Yeah, for sure. You see the guys who are picked ahead of you and who sign contracts as free agents, and sometimes maybe you're a little better than them, or you think you are, and definitely it motivates you to work harder and to prove those people wrong.
So one of the things, or one of the reasons that you are where you are is you work hard, and you've played a lot of games. I don't know if Darren can get that graphic back up. We had it up a second ago, but you are closing in on the third most games played for a Niagara Ice Dogs goalie ever. If you play both this week, you'll be third. So now you're already starting to etch your name in the record books. You had the most saves in the OHL last year. You're starting to climb the leaderboard here in Niagara for games played, and that was after, that long time just not getting any games at all. So what does it mean to you, I guess, to kind of start seeing your name associated with the Ice Dogs in what could be, history forever?
Yeah, no, it's a great honor. I was unaware of those statistics, but it's great to be fortunate enough to play for such a great organization, and to play so many games for them is a great honor.
Now, the fans might have noticed, I certainly noticed, you have a new mask this year.
You're a mask guy, eh?
Yeah, I'm totally mask jersey guy. You know this. But for me, what's the design? What was the thought process going into it? And how happy are you with it, the way it turned out?
Yeah, no, it looks great. Again, it's mainly an all-black mask. It has the dog logo on both sides, and then paw print on the top, and then the bones on the chin, and then in the back is also the bones with little paw prints going through it. So it was just something simple and I think team-oriented.
Do you work with the company that designs it, or do you mostly design it, or did you just say give me something Niagara Ice Dogsy?
No, we work with the painter. It's a guy in North Bay, BMFS Design. They do a great job. They've painted the last two masks for me. So it's great. He'll give us ideas, and then we'll look at it and maybe tweak some things, or ask him some things to add in. And we have a great working relationship.
So we got to go to commercial soon, but I have to ask this because I just think it's a neat little thing. Last year we saw Willie Lahead and his brother in camp. This year we saw you and your brother in camp, and actually, if I remember right, he beat you in an exhibition game, I believe.
Scrimmage, yes.
So how did it feel to lose to your brother at training camp?
Yeah, this wouldn't be the first time it's been brought up. The guys in the team tease me about it. They say he's the better Dhillon. He will never let that one go either. So I guess he'll always hold that one over me.
At the end of the day, you're already fourth all time in wins for the Ice Dogs. So you've got him beat there at least, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, Stephen, thanks a lot for being with us. We really appreciate it. For all you there at home, stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to talk about the two games the Ice Dogs have upcoming this week.